Good morning.
You got to be called to do this kind of police work. You got to want to do this kind of police work. I want you to be a success. You know, how many people did we lose last year? A young officer will get out there and wants to do nothing but get out there and make arrests and, you know, run code to calls and do the adrenaline. So I've done all that.
Nobody will take a shelter ID.
All these folks in the street are not bad. These are people that need somebody to talk to, somebody that cares about them. You know, become their advocate and help them get off the street. I can call her and see if she can get you hooked into her. This is just another kind of police work, and it feels great to help people. Y'all doing okay?
Good, how you?
So far, so good. My name is Steve Wick. I'm the sergeant over Houston Police Department's Homeless Outreach Team. Anyway, Michael, you decide you want to do anything, let me know. Okay. Police officers are responsive in nature, and the tools they have had in the past are the penal code. You would respond to a complaint of this person drunk on the sidewalk, pick them up, they'd spend a few hours in jail, then they'd get kicked out and they'd do the same thing again. You doing all right? What my team tries to do is eliminate the complaints associated with people living on the streets by getting those people off the streets. Seems pretty simple, doesn't it? I never wanted to work for HPD when I was young. I just wanted to get out of the city and get into the country, but Houston was a department that offered a lot of diversity. These are our offices. You can get sick of patrol in a big department like HPD and go do something totally different in another part of the department. When you work in an area like downtown Houston for a long time, you get to know the street population. You talk with them, you learn their stories, you know, you arrest them. I've got great relationships with people that I've arrested, you know, dozens and dozens of times because I care about them. They become like your extended family. These ladies right here, it's a mother and daughter who were living on a bench on Main Street. We'd go out on our once-a-month outreach. I'd put them on a van with somebody, and then they'd be back on Main Street in 2 days.
The shelters.
I got kind of disgusted with not being able to help them, so I sat down on my phone and I called, you know, place to place to place. 45 minutes later, we were able to get her into housing at the Heights House. And they've been living there since, well, it's over 3 years now. I said, you know, we're going to have to do more than just put them on the bus. We're going to have to shepherd them through the process. The department decided to get behind it, and here we are almost 4 years later.
When we first started this, in 2010, we got an old van that had been junked, and we pulled it out just for this project. I always remember something that Steve said, think outside the box. And God Almighty, that's it. That's the recipe for it all. You just have to think outside the box.
We are a tool. We're not the answer. I wish we were. We're a tool in the toolbox to do something about the problem. Did he fix it? Or did you fix it?
I just see him just about every day, you know, and he always stops and says hi. And that doesn't happen very often, you know, with other cops. It means a great deal because at least somebody out here cares. You know, there's someone in a uniform that cares.
I have two friends in the world. One is Mr. Wick, and one is my cat.
I've got a guy who graduated with an engineering degree from the University of Houston downtown. I've got guys that have been to Juilliard, you know, highly educated people that have, whether it be alcohol or whether it be drugs or a combination of both, are on the streets now. He seems to be a good guy and he wants to work, but they're just people. And if we use our uniform or our authority in order to help them access the help that's already available, you know, so much the better.